good? It's your boys, all rights reserved. Check the story out below. Joe McKnight, a player in the 2016 that was killed in a road rage accident by a guy named something Guesser. That's what I remember about his name. You can read it below. But they're saying he can't be tried twice for murder, and he's basically about to be acquitted for this first try. My thing is, you charging him in the first place, that makes no sense. If I, a young black man, murdered a Caucasian NFL player at that, an NFL player, could you imagine the headlines and the way they would try and slam charges on me? This is despicable. You guys let this skinny, weak man escape getting in trouble for using a gun on an unarmed African American man. You do nothing. And then you want to sit here and complain when there are players or larger black men beating up or murdering Caucasian men at the same rate. That's not fair. Don't play two different sides. You're a fraud for this. Okay, you can't try him on murder. Then you better bring up another case the same way you tried R. Kelly. Couldn't try him on one thing. You brought up the next thing. Couldn't get him on that. Did it again. Something else. Y'all kept bringing charges up to railroad Cosby. Bill Cosby. You're telling me this regular man that pulled a gun on him and shot him when he didn't have a gun, you can't figure out a charge? That's ridiculous. That's pure lies and debauchery. Because you all know that you'd find the charge, and I could show you the story. I'll show you the story. You can find the charge for this man. But for some reason, you defy doing it. Because I don't know whether you want to start some type of race war and make it seem like it's okay for them to do that to one and the other not to do it back. But I can bring up 3 or 4 stories where black men did similar things and you found a charge that stuck. Stop lying. This is the trash I'm talking about. You guys want to be politicians. You want to hug on your fathers that are mayors, and they're trash at their job. Pure trash. Judges are trash. Mayors are trash. Political figures are trash. Congressmen, trash. Congresswomen, trash. Y'all are pure trash. Claiming that you're doing this for family things, making decisions. But then when the same things happen to your child or your family, you hoop, scream, holler, and cry to try and make it change. But because no one's speaking up, you want to slide this by. No, I got you. Caught you. Now you don't allow opposite reverse racism to carry cases and prevent situations like this, proving that there is a bias in the hearts of all people involved in law. Anyone who involved in this situation, we already know you're biased. Don't say you're not biased. Because the same situations I could show you where there wasn't even proof in one of them, but because of something this African American man said, you charged him with attempted murder. Stop playing with me. You guys want these stories to go away so bad. This story need to stay. You just allowed this man to kill an NFL player and slide through. Congratulations, America. You did your job. We see you for who you are. And the crazy part is, I'm not too worried about it, because it's not what goes around comes around. Judgment will come to those doing evil like this. You'll be judged. You don't have to be judged by 12. You know what I think? 12, rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Cool. Because when your eyes close and you leave here and your soul is floating and dangling in the air, remember this. Because all of you that support stuff like this, you're going to be screaming for God not to judge you a certain way, but he's going to judge you the way you deserve. The same way this man avoided, you're going to be judged. You're not going to avoid it. You're going to get judged perfectly for this trash right here below. Read this story and go back and read the story when it initially happened. This man is 100% guilty. Guilty to the highest extent. They're trying to cause another George Zimmerman to cause some type of race war. Why do you want blacks and whites to fight so much? Why? Why do you want that so bad? Because we're not. In Jesus' name, we're not. I'm sorry. Your plan failed. God will reward all of you in your due diligence. All rights reserved.